We have the Radiant looking green today. On the other side of the river, with the superhero intro, slamming into the ground, we have me and my team, the Dire, with all of the hats, but none of the kills. And with that, I say, hello, everyone, and welcome. Oh, I forgot my intro.
Look at that.
Intro.
Rock'em, sock'em.
All
Are
right.
you ready to rumble?
We have the most talkative heroes. God, it's so annoying. Luckily, this doesn't go on for long, or I would have muted everyone. I have for you today an ability draft where this gentleman right here, Phantom Lancer, lances and phantoms us all right into an early grave. This guy right here goes 0-7 and tries to farm and totally fails. This guy right here tries to be a carry but gave away Juxtapose and totally doesn't do it. Oh man, the drama, the tension, the horror, mostly just the horror this game of watching PL spiral out of control and ruin all of our days. We've got Bane sleeping as Sand King tells him to take a nap because he's grumpy. Lots of competition for this top forest rune. Bottom river rune also. Or sorry, top river rune also contested. Looks like Pudge is maybe gonna die. Indeed, first blood on Pudge. Couple seconds to go. We're gonna grab the top river rune. Oh, nope, Bane's gonna hook the top river rune. Oh man, that's hilarious. Good job, Bane. Sand King grabs top jungle. And I'm sure some other runes got picked. I grabbed one of these bottom runes. I don't know. Bottom jungle, I'm guessing? Somebody grabbed bottom river. Who was that? Who was that? It was Tinker. Nice. Techies. Tinker. Which T character is this? Who are you? What are you? It's Tinker. Alright, let's introduce the lanes. Tinker, bottom, has a support build that is good. Check this out. He's got Pit of Malice and Avalanche. It's AoE. It disables people 3 times if you hit the pit first. He's got a laser to do some damage and talents for it, which is always nice. It seems like a good build. You can get to fights with Fiendskate. I like this. This is a good support build. Everything is awesome. He also has already and will again spend some consumable resources on me to keep me up in lane. Which is just so nice of him. Speaking of me, I have Rot and Firestorm. I think this is an excellent combo. I have Rage, so I don't take damage from Rot. I have Life Drain to, like, you know, Strength Blink onto people and turn on Rot, and Life Drain them, and burn them down with Firestorm. So much AoE magic. I feel like this build is really strong and could do very well in a game where we're not getting curb stomped by PL. Spoilers, we get curb stomped by PL in this game. We have an Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit has, I don't know, I guess a pretty good support build. He can Rolling Boulder into you and then bite you and then throw you back to his team. I think this is actually deceptively strong. Definitely some cool control options. They are after my Tinker, but I chase them away with Rat. We have a Pit Lord. Is this their P1 carry choice? I suppose Bloodlust and Grow and Flesh Heap could have him hitting pretty hard eventually. But, well, it's kind of a do-nothing build. Like, Ignite is just a non-spell. Does some damage over time and, like, what, slows by 26%? It's so mediocre. Especially without multicast. Spell is just it's a hard meh in my book. The right-click potential here is quite high if he gets kills, whereas around kills, he gets his Flesh Heap stacks up. I think his talents give him attack speed anyway. Yeah. Pit Lord used to have a very nice, Underwear Lord used to have a very nice 70 attack speed talent, which has since been removed. So he's not the best right-clicker without some, like, major spells for it, but, like, let's do go well together. So yeah, we got do nothing right-click Pit Lord. Will it be good? I don't know. Maybe. Let's do top next. Top. We have a snake. I mean, a dog. I mean, a turtle. I mean, a scorpion. A sandy scorpion. This is a rearm build, and I hate it. I'm not sure if Sandstorm works with rearm, or if you just create a new Sandstorm. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if it's a thing. Nightmaring people and rearming and nightmaring them more. Guys, this is not the crowd control you want with rearm. Crowd control with rearm is excellent, and if, you know, somebody's alone and you catch them out and can burn them down with nightmare and whatever else you can do to them while you're both alone for like 40 minutes, you could lock somebody down indefinitely with this. But also, your team can't attack them or they get nightmared. And doing that to multiple people and watching nightmares just bounce all over the battlefield could be a real problem. Tiki Missile is, of course, fine. So this is pretty much like an awkward damage caster build. I don't think it works as well as Tinker to like clear waves and push. He doesn't go for a blink. So I don't know what to think of this. I don't love it. Seems bad, and I don't love it. We have a Pudge. Pudge has an excellent support build. Burrow Strike, one of the best support abilities in the game, especially with Ags. Void. Wait, does this no longer give range? And increases the cast range. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, with Ags, you just go so far with Burrow Strike, and then stun everything. It's amazing. Void with Ags is an AoE nuke and slow. People's great when you're going to be casting mean spells on people, like Sharpshooter. Also, 3 of his 4 abilities benefit from Ags. Like, look at this list. Look at that. It doesn't even fit on my screen. We have a Bane. Bane is, it's kind of rude. He scurries through the trees and then, like, ties you to a tree with pushback and lands the easiest hit. Hook. God, I cannot talk today. Lands the easiest hook in the history of Dota. And then, when you're so far out of position hanging out with his team in the trees, he just slaps a team script on you, and you're very sad. It's strong. This is an ambush build. It's strong. Needs DPS with it to be truly effective. But, like, some of these nukes do some decent damage. Like 300, 360, 150 per second. I guess he could just burn somebody down potentially also. There it is, Bushwhack Hook. He hits a creep there. But that's the combo, and I'm sure we'll see it again. His target, our safe lane carry, is Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi doesn't have Juxtapose. He's got Cool Frenzy instead. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Tell me about it in the comments. I know. I actually do know. This is a solid build. As far as carry builds go, this is quite strong. Especially at nighttime. He's so fast. He hits so hits super hard with Dark Ascension. Cool Frenzy is great chase with the little bit of slow it has. You mix like an Orb of Corruption into this, and people really can't run away from you. Fire Blast on hit at level 25 becomes really insane on a build like this. It has such potential to be a really good carry build. This game, it desperately needs like 3 Battle Furies and a cleave talent, and it's just not going to get all that. It also, like, yeah, Fire Blast is still just a stun, which is quite good on a carry. I like this build. There was a mistake in draft. If you didn't see the draft, consider supporting me on Patreon. You will get access to the draft and post-game analysis, and you get to see exactly what led us to the situation we're in now. Sand King is last hitting, so Ogre is forced into jungle to get his farm. It's not a great situation. I don't love what's happening this game. We've gone from 1-0 on First Blood to 2-1, now 2-2. Looks like somebody died somewhere. Who was it? Who was it? Earth Spirit died bottom. Good job, me. Yeah, we had an okay lane bottom. I think most lanes felt like they went okay for a little while. Eventually PL just takes over. Anyway, let's talk about the one remaining lane. We have Who Dat Ninja, my friend, rocking a very good build. He's got big blue tree grab. He grabs trees. They're big and blue. He has poison attack. Nope, that's not poison attack. He has caustic finale. Go with his tree grab. He has acorn shot, so he can apply both of these to an entire creep wave or an entire group of enemies in one go from range. It's so cool. This build is amazing. Has some like massive sleight of fist potential. Definitely needs a shard with the tree grab. And I guess for the alt also. And the alt is good. If you're good with Infest, it's a fantastically versatile alt to keep you alive and stuff. Also maybe for ambushes out of a friend sometimes. It all seems good until you look across the river at Senior Lobster here. Shout out to Lobster for stomping my face into a curb this game. It was an honor playing against you, sir. An honor and a nightmare. And I never ever want to do it again, but if you want to be on my team, that would be great. So, he's got PL body and PL abilities. Nothing too crazy there. Already a strong hero, but nothing too crazy. He's got some talents, like the plus 10% juxtapose damage and the minus 4-second doppelganger cooldown to go with these skills. If he makes it to 30, he even gets crit. Maybe you just take the crit and not the cooldown. I don't know. How do you play Phantom Lancer? Oh, but then he's got these other two abilities. Feast, which I think the illusions feast when they hit things. You might need to double check that. Let's go back a hot second and watch him fight this camp and see. Oh yeah, the illusions are in fact. Wait, are they? Wait. What am I looking at here, guys? Figure this out with me. Are the illusions feasting? Health is not going back up in hit increments, and I only see this one stream of heals going up. Okay, so I guess the illusions don't feast. That would be really crazy. But they do get atrophy stacking as kills happen when they're out. So they're not just like, if he pops an illusion right now, it won't immediately have 10 damage. But if he pops an illusion and then kills that creep, it'll get the damage afterward. Let's see if I can show you that. Yeah, now it gets... Maybe not. Maybe I'm just confused. I could have sworn they get the damage as things die around them. Maybe not. Anyway, that's the build to watch this game, and he just went somewhere. Where did he just go? He just went bottom. Kill me and Tinker. Let's see that again. Look at us minding our own business bottom, just trying to burn down some enemy heroes. Killing the Earth Spirit. Coming for this very low Pit Lord. Killing the Pit Lord. Oh, it all seems so good. Maybe I went too far. Any second now. I think right after this catapult goes down. Oh, no, before, in fact. Kill goes bottom. Yes, and we overstayed. I actually died to the tower right before he showed up. So I see this TP coming in, and the tower is so low, I decided to just jump on it, but I never got out of tower range. And I just go down to a T1. Oh, so dumb. So dumb. Anyway, he uses this lovely bite ability as some crowd control and holds our Tinker in place as Phantom Lancer shows up. The rolling boulder falls a little short though. Looks like Ogre Magi is gonna get away. Despite the diffusal blade slow, and yes, indeed, that is a diffusal blade and power treads. And I think he had those at about 9 minutes. 9 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know, not too far into this game. And that's pretty much what you need to be really scary on PL. I mean, you snowball way out of control once you get the heart and the scatty, but like this right here is enough of a power spike. And no time has passed yet. Interestingly enough, let's check out net worths. My team is actually currently ahead. What am I? Where's that button? There we go. My team is actually ahead as a group, but PL is on his way to madness. Looks like he's gonna solo push bottom for a second. Steal this nicely stacked camp. Okay, collisions are not getting atrophy damage. These things go down. Confirmed. Miss. But like maybe 6? That's not accurate. He's gotta have more atrophy damage than that. 2? No. Okay, maybe atrophy damage is just not showing up correctly in the replay. Anyway, check this out. This is going really well. Tiny's getting farm. He's going for a very early AC. That's good. I'm getting some farm, kinda. Already got my hood. I've got some boots and some mana regen. Gonna pick up my travs pretty early here. Should be on track for like a 23 or 25 minute radiance. I thought would help with all this. Alas, I don't make it. Top. This guy's getting pretty strong. Does mean scary tower divey things. But PL shows up and chases him off. PL is 11. Our Tiny is at 10. Not quite yet. One, two, 3, 4, 5. 5 top. What a wild party. PL bounces out of this party so he can get some farm still. Tiny and I fight each other for farm a little bit. Probably not the greatest plan. Ogre jungles a little bit, and our two supports go 4v2 top under tower. Tinker goes down. Sand King gets pulled out of Sandstorm. By a beautiful hook. And also goes down. And none of us show up to help. We probably should have come to that. Tiny pushes down mid, and then runs away in a creep. Lol, what a fantastic way to escape. Seems good. Quite effective. Meanwhile, they're still pushing in our top tower quite hard. P1 goes down. PL immediately bounces out to bottom to get that solo farm more. Looks like he's on his way to a basher. And top. We're looking for the fight. But they seem to have left. We don't get the fight. Oh, hello. So, Underlord is way behind on farm. Rocking a Ring of Health and a Bracer. I can't help but notice he doesn't have Bloodlust. He does have both Ignite and Flesh Heap. So, okay, this is why he didn't ever get going this game. You 100% need this Bloodlust to make Bro a viable ability early game. Like, his attack speed is just so bad right now that he can't farm. And, like, these aren't really doing much. There's 1 stack in Flesh Heap. Getting him 2 strength, and that ability is retroactive, so you can absolutely pick that up later and be just fine. We got a big scary ogre going mid and getting bitten, and then there's 3 heroes there. A very dead ogre. Meanwhile, PL is happily jungling away. Has himself a basher. Sees Tinker, jumps on him. Runs into all the stun in Dota. Runs right out of all the stun in Dota and promptly kills Tinker. Tiny comes to contest. Cleans out all the illusions with a nice acorn shot, but then is out of mana and can't run away because the Beautiful Blade is strong. And that's a double kill. Tinker portal? I guess Tinker tried to portal out and didn't make it. Anyway, that was pretty much just an all PL double kill right there. Just soloed 2 of us. No surprise there. Ogre does main damage Bane, who scurries off into the woods and stands in a corner. Yeah, scurry is, it makes this gentleman extremely slippery this game. So, I've made it to an Eternal Shroud, which is really nice against this PL, because if I'm ever out of mana, I can just hit this with Rod on and pretty much get a free refill of mana. Okay, check this out. Their damage doesn't do it, and I realize it, so I just flip on Rot, and there we go, full mana. If you don't get this item on Pudge, I think you're doing it wrong. But Tiny, why are you farming down here? This is where I want to farm. So, we're trying to farm bottom. Sand King is leaving mid. People happily farming top jungle. It looks like we've got a couple minutes here where not too much happens. So I'm gonna bump this up a minute or 2. And see where we're at. So my team is up 2k right now. All 3 of our carries are doing very well, but still worse than PL. Fascinating. It looks like there's about to be battle somewhere. PL sees the tiny bottom and decides to eat the creep wave instead of going after him. Fine. PL is right up to his Abyssal Blade, although he doesn't quite have it yet. A little bit of AFK farming time for the middle of this game there. Nice little hiatus from anything happening. And I'm doing okay farming. I'm like halfway to my Radiance at 20 minutes after going Eternal Shroud boots first. I'm fine with this. This all seems okay. Like, if I got to the Radiance, I figured I'd get perfectly strong enough to be helpful. Probably looking at a, I don't know, how long does it take to farm up 3k gold? Considering I can burn down camps super easily and have unlimited resources. Not that long. Anyway, the battle looks like it's about to happen mid. The hook whiffs. The crazy long sniper shot whipping whiffs. Fudge has his Ags. There's a TP. The top to push the wave back. No engage yet. PL grabs a haste rune and runs top with it. Oh no. That's a 15 PL versus our carry. Drops his ults and gets Fiend Script. Yikes. Very nice hook. Pulls Tinker way out of the fight. I try to fight PL and get exploded. Tinker gets exploded, and that's a triple kill. Suddenly this doesn't feel like it's going so well, boys. While we are still up in net worth for the moment, this little curve right here has gotten steeper. Tiny was smart enough to not be in that fight. He was doing an okay job of farming up some fat loots where he is. He's got his AC, he's got his cricks, he's got power treads. That all seems pretty good. Look at this PL blowing up a tower with 2k in the bank, and an Abyssal Blade and a Diffusal Blade in hand already. Nightmare ends up on Sand King. I'm sure that was Seeker's plan. Or no, his plan. He's the rearm Nightmare. That's really. Tiny does come to the fight, and PL just doesn't even take damage as he kills first Tiny, then me. That's another triple kill in all of 30 seconds. Suddenly their team is up 2k. This curve at the top of the net worth is looking much sharper. And oh boy, it is a problem. Can he catch the Tinker? Yes he can. Can he kill the Ogre Magi with his BKB up? I'm gonna bet yes. Big stun there. Mr. Nappy Afternoon snipes that kill. How rude. But PL is getting quite large. He is getting quite large. I don't have a relic yet. Now it's 25 minutes and I just died twice, and suddenly this farm pattern of mine is not feeling so hot. Look, out of the trees is a whiff. Pew pew! Check that out. The green cross of destiny somehow whiffs on both targets. PL cleans up some random buildings on the way out. And with surprising coordination, they all bounce at the same time. It's like they were talking to each other or something. Was my team talking to each other? 3 of us are friends. I feel like we were probably talking to each other. But based on how this game went, I don't know, maybe not. We smoke at Fountain and all go different directions. 2 supports run down lane. Our carry is farming some jungle camps in our triangle. I'm derping around mid because I'm scared to go in our jungle, which is probably wise considering who else is in our jungle right now. PL's like, I want to fight, runs right into our triangle. Oh no, PL's like, I want to shop, runs right into our triangle, hits the secret shop, and grabs himself a scatty, and goes to push out bottom. Meanwhile, Tiny gets Fiend Script to start this next engagement and goes down early. Oofta. That's a kill for Pudge. I discovered that this magic damage build without Radiance yet is pretty much not strong enough to kill creeps now that my racks are down. Feels bad. Just got to half health doing that. Ruh-roh. Their whole team goes bottom. And like farms and stuff. Waits for something to happen. My team stands around in our base because we're getting crushed. Yeah, they have gone to up 7k. This is now like a nice, smooth, soft angle followed by the most extreme of extrema. PL's got a scatty. He's very scary. Not quite just run into the tower scary yet. He will decide to tank it. And with the Bloodlust on him, he kills that tower very fast. We've got a Blade Mail and a Vanguard and Mana Boots on this Underlord. Okay, well, it looks like he decided to go the tank plan. Picked up a Reaver also, which I don't hate, but I don't feel like it was the potential of this build. Like he was going to be pretty tanky either way, with a bunch of extra strength and a bunch of extra armor. Alright, we catch these 2 in our jungle. Surely this is a good start to a fight. Phantom Lancer is on the run. Phantom Lancer turns around. Here comes the pew pew. That blows up Sand King quite neatly. PL stunned on the hill on his way down. Catches Tinker and complete with a Fiend Script. Tinker goes down. Night Stalker doesn't get out fast enough and goes down. So much for that Radiance. And Tiny is back far enough that he doesn't die right now. Meanwhile, trade for top? I don't know. Hopefully. Nope. TP out. Magi TP's in to protect the T3. After the T2 goes down, Tiny steps forward to throw a scary Acorn and gets blown up by a scary PL instead. PL is currently... where's PL? What's up? Currently 13-0. Currently 13-0. He has a Vita booster sitting on his person. And along with some tanks, is killing our heroes and sieging our top. Or sieging our bottom. Sieging our bottom. How rude. How gross. Oh man. PL picks up another one. Down goes the Tinker, and he's back for the tower. Probably the Rax. Me? I'm like, F this game. I'm never gonna get my Radiance. I'm out of here. I'm gonna do some farming. I'm gonna get my Radiance. I don't want to spend this whole game not able to contribute because I never got my items. I mean, this build had such potential. If I get like a few good items in, which in another world where I'm not 05, I surely could have done. Now, I get caught here by Pudge and decide to shop and then decide to kill some couriers instead of trying to escape, and I didn't quite get the second courier, which would have been very cute, but hey, that's a relic, I'll take it. Maybe now, since I already have relic, I'll get Radiance before this game ends, right? Surely. Alright. The Radiant destroys our tier 2 mid. PL comes uphill and starts whacking a tower. We are all up, and, well, apparently we don't feel like doing anything about it. Yeah, we're just gonna hide in the fountain. Hide in the fountain is the plan. That was interesting. We've got pretty decent carry builds. We've got an almost AoE magic build. We've got another pretty decent carry build. But this PL has the scatty, has the heart. And despite me killing somebody, who did I get? We got Earth Spirit. Despite me getting Earth Spirit, PL kills us all. Both of us that decided to resist. These two have just given up at this point. Not super surprisingly. Oh man, the invis from Fudge to escape. He survives with very little life. And Mr. Senor Lobster, the first of his name, King of the Andals, the Roinar, and the First Men, destroys our Ancients. Hats off to you again, sir. Well played. Nice builds. Can't believe we passed your Juxtapose. We already had Atrophy Aura. That's gross. Anyways, if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. It means the world to me. If you want more content, I'm going to be streaming Tuesday and Thursday nights. I'm going to be putting out more YouTube videos. You know, links in the description and stuff. Anyways, good luck, have fun, don't die. I will catch you in the next one. And for my patrons, on to the scoreboard analysis.